Welcome to the Josh and Around podcast, y'all. I'm Josh.
I'm Josh. Man, what have you been doing, dude?
Just a whole lot of joshing around, man.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right. Today we've got a special guest, our buddy Scott Loves Comics. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yep.
Here's Scott Loves Comics. Scott, if you want to do a quick introduction to yourself, let people get to know you.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. My name is Scott. I make comic book content on TikTok. I love reading comics. Try my best to post twice a week, weekly. Mainly DC stuff, but I do enjoy a lot of Marvel stuff as well. So thanks for having me on.
Of course, man. It's great to have you.
Of course. I'm very excited about it.
So, you say you love DC. I think we know the answer to this question, but
Yeah.
who's your favorite character to read?
It's definitely Nightwing, not to be stereotypical like everybody else. I know we all love Nightwing very much, but Nightwing's my guy. Love Nightwing. I mean, but if I had to pick a second one, like somebody that I don't know if people would guess, I dig Mr. Miracle a lot. I actually really like Mr. Miracle.
Did you like the
Mr.
Superman
Miracle's
movie?
cool. I just haven't read any of Mr. Miracle.
Sorry, Josh. Didn't mean to
Everybody
step in.
hates on the Tom King book a lot, and trust me, Tom King deserves a lot of the hate that he gets, but the Mr. Miracle book is good. I thought it was. And I share the name with him, Scott Free. You know, so
Fair enough.
any character named Scott, I do like. I'm gonna be honest. I like Cyclops,
Dude,
and I
he's
like Mr. Miracle. So
a big Cyclops guy here. Did you like to see Mr. Miracle? I'm tripping. I'm gonna have to cut that out completely, dude. This whole time
I know.
I thought we were talking about Mr. Terrific
I was
the
about to
entire
say. I
time.
heard you say Superman for a second. I was like,
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Mr. Terrific this entire time. My bad, dude.
Mr. Miracle, the escape artist.
Yeah, that's completely my
Well,
fault. Cut this out.
I think his story is pretty cool. That, like,
Yeah.
he was traded with Orion as like a pact between the New Gods and uh
New
what are
Genesis.
they? New Genesis, yeah.
Yeah.
You, Josh, you Clearwater,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
a real big fan of the New Gods series. It's coming back soon.
They keep
Is it
saying that.
real?
Yeah, they keep saying that, but there's no announcement for it. There's none.
Really?
There's not been an announcement for it yet. It was because it's on a hiatus, but yeah, I don't think we were mutuals at the time, Scott. But I was repping New Gods so fucking hard the entirety of its run. Like I've been repping
It
that
was
since
so
day
good.
one.
It
I'm
was
telling you.
unreal. Are you talking about Ram V, right? Like the
Yes,
newer
yes,
New Gods
Mm-hmm.
yes.
came out
Yeah,
last
because
year?
I'd never read anything New Gods before that. My only interaction to them was through Young Justice, and even then I didn't remember it till I rewatched Young Justice. So again, I knew nothing about any of the characters at all. And then I'm reading that, loved it, man. The artwork, the philosophical components to it, the whole storyline of which Josh hasn't read it yet, so I'm not gonna say too
No,
much.
I did.
Oh,
No, I read
I
the
was about
first
to be
6
like,
issues.
shame,
oh, my bad,
shame,
my bad, my
shame.
bad. Okay, anyway, the concept of
I read
like
the first 6, yeah.
of them having to hide their child because of this prophecy that's supposed to be enacted. I loved it, man. I really, really enjoyed it. Ram V was again. I don't think I've ever read anything from him before. It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I liked how, like, Orion, even though in the very beginning, even though he's sent out on this mission, he's like, "You guys need to get the fuck out of here."
Yeah,
Like,
Orion goes through an immense amount of personal growth throughout the New Gods run. Also, I thought what you said was pretty cool, Josh, about how they did having a baby trade is crazy. Like just being like, "Yo, I'll give you my baby, you give me your baby, and we'll just kind of see how it goes."
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's like, we won't fuck you over if you don't fuck us over. You got our kid, and we have yours. It's like
I didn't really
mutual
think
insured
about it like that
destruction.
up until fairly recently either, that it was like a kind of an understanding of like, hey, we both have something each other cares about. Let's keep it civil. So
Also, I've been
I
learning a
didn't
lot
know
more
that.
about Granny Goodness and like how she abducts children and shit.
Yeah, you could do like an analog horror
Yeah.
series about Granny Goodness. Thank goodness, probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, I just woke up a second ago.
Like, yeah. Just kidnap
Yeah,
children and
Granny
shit.
Goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
pretty
what?
wild.
So I see you're wearing a Marvel shirt, though. What's your
I
favorite
am.
Marvel?
Yeah,
What's your
dude.
favorite Marvel character?
This is a Spider-Man shirt, actually. got Spidey on the back.
Oh,
My
hell
favorite
yeah.
Sick.
Marvel character. It's probably somewhere between like Cyclops and Silver Surfer.
Dude, my fucking
I
dude.
love Spider-Man though. I mean, who doesn't love Spider-Man? That's my cliche answer.
Yeah.
I also rep Silver Surfer very heavy too. I have a Kyle Rayner Silver Surfer collab comic right to my right here. That's fucking sick.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
that's actually fire.
yeah. I mean,
That sounds
it's
super cool.
I
they're
had the
fight
same reaction.
they're fighting Thanos and Parallax. It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who in Parallax?
Thanos and Parallax.
Ah, okay,
So I mean,
okay.
it's honestly kind of mid writing, but it's really cool. The artwork is, but yeah, all three that you mentioned are some of my favorite characters I got throughout all of comic books, but those are definitely my top three favorite Marvel. So that's pretty
Which
cool
is
that
Absolutely.
we have that
exactly
connection.
why we have this guy on
Yeah,
today.
yeah, that's so
Thanks,
sick for
thanks,
sure.
guys.
Marvel DC Image, I guess, just to
Yeah,
re-answer.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure. No, it's all good, dude. I'll shorten it this time and not be long-winded, and I'll just say DC definitely because I try reading a lot of different stuff, but it always ends up just being DC, especially with all the absolute stuff that was coming out in DCKO. I just kind of started. There was always something to get every week for DC, and there
Right.
was a time when Marvel just wasn't pumping out new like good ongoings like that this past year. So
Yeah, DC has been doing a really, really good job since like Absolute Power.
yeah.
Anything since then has been going crazy. And I think a lot is to be lent to the fact that everything ties into each other for the most part.
Mhm.
And on that note, what did you think of the ending of DCKO? Spoiler warning.
Um, so I definitely see a lot of the problems that people had with it. It was a fairly anticlimactic build-up. The fight between Supes and Darkseid was cool, but like, why would you make Lex win the whole thing if you were just gonna be like, yeah, actually, we're just gonna give it to Superman just because people actually like him and you suck, Lex. And
Yeah.
um, I'm trying to think of exactly how it wrapped up. I thought it was cool how they led into like what's going to end up being Absolute Crisis. I thought that was really cool. But they should have I don't know, why would you set up DCKO to be like this big huge event that ends and results in like I'm thinking Darkseid, something's going to happen to him. I don't really know. I was left scratching my head a bit. I feel like there was a lot of loose strings that they could have tied up.
I was like, really? That's it?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I enjoyed reading it, but I definitely there was a lot that they left untethered for sure.
because like you had all that build up, like you said, to get Lex to get him out. I'm serious. I think it's third page, like third page of the comic, might be fourth. He's out, and it's like that's
No,
all.
Disintegrated.
Like
very
actually,
early
he's in there, and one of those pages is an introduction, so it's like he's in it for like two bits, and then you had the big fight between Superman and Darkseid, but it's like Superman's holding back, and then he's also in this other parallel world, and then it's all this other bullshit just for it to end up with Superman still gone but alive, Darkseid's gone but alive, the universe is
Nobody
intact.
won.
Yeah, nobody won,
Yeah,
and then
the
you have,
universe is exactly how it was before, except just without Superman.
but he's still there and present. Like it's just so. What was the point of it all? Like there is really no payoff yet.
So it's
Yeah,
like it's setting up another crossover event before tying up the loose ends of the first one, which is giving me Batman Hush 2 vibes.
no,
Sorry.
Touch too.
No, not nearly that bad, but like the fact that we're gonna, I guess it's not the same, but like, I don't know, we're gonna see the ramifications of DCKO just for it for the saga to be continued. Was I cut out?
No, no, we're just
Oh
listening.
no.
Yeah, we're just listening.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
I
try
was
to
like,
wait before I
sorry,
start talking to you.
my thoughts were a little bit disconnected there.
It's okay.
I agree. I think that they're definitely playing the long game in terms of what they're trying to do with it. I I like DCKO still, but I think if you're gonna do like 42 issues, that it was a lot of crossover issues and a lot of reading. You spent a lot of money if you kept up with DCKO every week. So I would have wished there was a little bit more.
And half of them suck, man. Those tie-ins were shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
like why the fuck was I picking up Aquaman?
It was terrible, dude.
Yeah.
It was
You think
awful.
I give a fuck, bro? I wasn't reading Aquaman before this. Sorry, Batson.
Yeah, yeah,
but
rip.
but like who? I'm like, oh, who's this? He has a daughter now. What? And then it's like, what? No, the daughter's Mara's mom. What? But like, how do you not know that your daughter is not your daughter, and it's actually her mom that came from a statue? You can use
Yeah.
comic book logic to get around a lot of things, but like not knowing that your daughter is literally a statue come to life of your wife's mom. Mm-mm.
I dropped that Aquaman run after like the 7th issue. I tried. I really did.
I almost picked it up for Emperor Aquaman too, but I was like,
I looked at that also. I was like, that looks kind of cool.
The
I will
ti-
not be tricked again.
the Titans tie-ins also was incredibly disappointing, and I also didn't like the Flash or Superman. Maybe that's my problem, but I didn't like any of them. I
I
like
like the Superman ones.
I like the Terrific 10, and that was pretty much it for the tie-ins.
Terrific 10 was definitely the best tie-in.
Yeah. There's another tie-in that I really like too, but I can't remember which one it was. I'm definitely missing one, but the Terrific 10 was definitely the best.
No, that was Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Night Fight.
Yes, that was the other time that was really good. Yeah,
Night Fight
thank
was
you.
peak.
Night Fight was
I
good.
loved Night Fight. That Night Fight was probably the best part of DCKO in my opinion.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
issue
kind of sad
4?
that that's the case. Yeah.
Issue 4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the fact that I think they showed it in another comic after the fact, but that universe is still alive.
They showed it in number
But
5.
he left the mother box behind. Some people are theorizing that that's what the Shadow of the Bat comic series is going to be about.
Mm.
That'd be
You
sick.
know, they announced that title for solicitations. I don't know what month, but
For the next level initiative.
Yep.
yeah, I think it's either next. Yeah, yeah, it
Ooh.
must be next level.
Yeah.
But that would be awesome. I need to see more of that universe.
Agreed.
I thought that
Agreed.
was cool. I were there any fights that really disappointed you guys in DCKO? Because there were a lot where I was like, why would you just give him the fight? I feel like
I
4
already
people just
know who
did a
he's gonna
forfeit.
say.
I'll let y'all say y'all's piece first. Go ahead,
No,
Josh. What's your answer?
I think you need to get this off your chest.
Fucking Swamp Thing, dude. Fucking Swamp Thing. All right, I had him.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so I don't know if y'all did y'all's bracket that DC offered us. Okay, I had Swamp Thing to win. I had it to, but I was obviously dead wrong. I had Swamp Thing and Aquaman to be the finalists because of Aquaman getting the bloodbending powers and then becoming tapped in with the blue. So I had those two. You had the green and the blue. I feel like that'd be a really fucking cool final matchup, right? Swamp Thing losing to the power of fucking friendship. As long as the Titans are with me, I'll never lose. Oh, you're a better man than me. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, dude? What does this matter? Swamp Thing could have done fucking numbers, and he died to Cyborg, man. Cyborg. Are we fucking
I'm
serious?
imagining like during this fight, I was imagining he was gonna get like his vines, and they're gonna get all up in his technology and shit, and like fuck him up. And
Damn.
then he was just like, They need you. The Titans need you. Titans make you strong." Really?
It was complete bullshit. Like complete bullshit. I could handle some of them. Like some of the fights were whatever. Like Joker beating Zatanna, whatever. But fucking, I really hated Swamp Thing and Cyborg. It was horrible.
that's
That might have
valid.
been the ones that made the least sense. But
Horrible.
I'm trying to think of which one I hate.
I don't really like the concept of like, hey, I'm gonna give you this win. We're all fighting to the death in this tournament, and I'm just gonna choose to lose. Because it happened like 2 or 3 times. I was like, why is everybody doing this?
God.
The thing is, though, how is that gonna help you in a tournament where you're trying to collect as much Omega and like chaos energy as
Right.
possible? How is losing to pity or friendship gonna get you more Omega energy? And obviously it didn't because he didn't fucking win.
And also, Swamp Thing doesn't give a fuck
Seriously.
about people. Like he does. Like he cares about the green. That's it. Well, I don't know why he would let Cyborg, who is of technology take that win. Oh, because he's a better man than
Ooh,
him?
that's a good
What
point.
does it matter? Swamp Thing doesn't give a fuck. Like, he
That
doesn't
would be a
care.
good philosophical debate too that they could have had
I thought
there.
that's what was going on. I thought they were gonna have, like, a technology versus machine versus, plant life. Like, I thought it was gonna be wicked, and then we get this bullshit, "Oh, friendship wins." Fuck you, dude. That was so annoying. So annoying. And, like, Lex beating
There's
Etrigan,
definitely some new ass.
it
At
was.
least
It was a
some
whole lot of
nuance.
ass.
You
Definitely some
at
nuance that could have been added to that story that would have made it so much better. Like, it would have been even I understand we want Swamp Thing to win, but it would have been better if somehow he just overpowered him
Yeah.
instead of letting him win.
I would accept that
But
too. Like, again, because I was talking with a buddy at work about it. It's like if he was on like Apocalypse where there isn't any plant life, and then that's how Cyborg overpowers him, dude, all for it. But you let him win. You're an Avatar of the Green. You let him win. Like, we saw what Aquaman did to Hawkman as the Avatar of the Blue. You had to take away his blue for him to lose. You still had Swamp Thing with the green. Like, I don't understand how the fuck any of this makes sense.
so with Aquaman, was his connection to the blue being taken away because of
Comic
whatever
books.
her name was, Mara's dad?
I don't think so. I
Not
think
Mara's dad, Mara's mom.
no, I thought it was because he got put in the heart of Apocalypse. There was no connection to it. I'm not mistaken. I thought because I'm pretty sure that's what it said, but I might be tripping on that. Do you know, Scott?
Uh,
I do not. I do. I'm not brushed up on my Aquaman relevancy right now. I wish
Uh,
I was.
no,
I
you
think in
don't.
the Aquaman tie-in,
Yeah.
in the Aquaman tie-in, they were talking about how she was like taking his connection to the blue. So that
Maybe.
might be why.
Yeah, you might be right. I pretty much try to forget it. I'm gonna be honest. I really did.
But I think we've. Is there any other questions you want to ask before we get into the
Uh,
main spill?
unless there's anything else you want to say about yourself, Scott, I feel like we've got a pretty good introduction, pretty good idea.
Just to not look like a dickhead and not answer the question that I asked you guys. My least favorite fight was Zatanna and Harley. No, it was Jason and Joker. Very,
Mm,
very easily.
mm,
That was your least favorite?
I did. I told myself no matter how good the comic was, because it was a really, really good. It was good writing. I'm not sitting here shitting on it at all, but I needed Jason to win more than I needed Air. I wanted him to
Yeah.
redeem himself against Joker so bad, and they even made me think that he did just for him to not, dude. I was like, no, Jason cannot get a win in any facet of life ever.
Yeah, it seems like there were a lot of cop outs in DCKO.
there's
I agree.
almost all of them are cop outs, like Lex beating Etrigan, Joker being Harley. Like, none of that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, Joker's pacemaker. Um, just I mean, Lex winning and then getting disintegrated. Batman getting taken out, but he has a mother box. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like there were way better ways to write that.
Agreed.
yeah, and I get that it's comic books, but like this shit, I was so hyped for it, and it just progressively got worse. Badass artwork though, like really good artwork.
Oh yeah, like in that issue number 5, that artwork was crazy looking. Like where you see
It
like the
was,
world in Superman's hands and everything.
yeah, it was sick.
Which
Oh,
back to that shit, like he had the chance to like make the villains into heroes and shit and have everyone living in harmony and this and that. And he was like, no. He's like, that's
yeah,
what they want. That's not what I want. I guess he wants to give people free will, but like they're gonna have free will if
you could, yeah,
Superman's in their being. Like bringing it back to normal.
Like the opposite of Injustice Superman. Instead
yeah,
of making everything like how he feels it should be, he just like, you guys can do whatever you want. It's fine.
yeah,
I'm gonna go here.
Pushover.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the biggest part of being a cop out though. Imagine if next level like there was just no villains. Like imagine that was like the point of the story is just no villains.
I feel like it might have been cool to like see heroes fighting alongside villains and then like questioning whether or not they can trust them.
Yeah,
And that's like the point of contention where they're like, no, they actually are good. Then somehow some other evil arises and I don't know. I feel like there's a cool way that It could have worked.
Yeah, it was a big bummer overall.
Maybe a way of introducing like new villains. You always see
Yeah.
like them introduce new heroes and try to push like newer, younger heroes. What if that like made way for some random new young villain that's just coming up? Which is weird. Become deciding to become a villain. You're like on your phone, like a 16-year-old bad person in DC, and you just decide you want to be a villain.
I mean, I bet there's a lot of shit on that phone that would make you want to become a villain.
I mean,
Yeah,
imagine
Lex
growing up in
Luthor
Gotham.
buys 90 millionth company, now owns every company in the world. You're like,
Lex
"Ugh."
Luthor bought BlackRock, so now he owns all the real estate in America.
I love TikTok Shop.
I love TikTok Shop. Got a little too real, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel there's a lot of reasons in DC to want to become a villain, especially based upon your geography. Like, if you grow up in Gotham, like, I don't know why you wouldn't be a villain, dude. Like, holy shit.
Why would
Yeah,
you try to be an upstanding citizen
Yeah,
in Gotham or Bloodhaven ever in your life?
yeah, no,
yeah.
fuck
It's like,
that.
wow, the corruption really is running rampant throughout the whole city, all of levels. Like, what can I do?
Yeah.
Steal wheels off the Batmobile.
I would definitely be
What?
robbing some liquor stores for sure.
Robin?
Say that again.
Robin?
Y'all boys ready to get in a Dan Waters run?
Oh
I
yeah.
think so. I brushed up through all of it
Oh,
yesterday.
I didn't do that. I just have
I
shit
didn't do that
logged.
either.
Yeah, dude's more prepared than we are. Hell yeah.
Well, I didn't want to like embarrass you guys. Y'all asked me to come on here.
No, you're all good, man. Hey, that'll be on
I
us, man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate the
Absolutely.
effort,
Well,
sincerely.
I've got the first question then,
Sounds good.
because I never got to pick up issue 119. I'm still looking for it. I've never even read it. What what are your impressions of the first issue of Dan Waters and Exersoids Run?
I actually don't have it in single issues either.
So
Hold on. If we could, I have
I
it
should
right
have
now.
brushed up for sure. I feel like an asshole now.
Yeah, this starts off with not with 119.
I remember being taken away by the artwork. I remember being very excited about the artwork.
Okay, so we actually it opens up with the Zani, it looks like. I didn't realize that.
What the circuit is saying?
The first page
Oh,
of 119 is like the Zani looking at the flying Graysons, and I guess it's a representation of how like they've always been connected a little bit, and the Zani's been watching them the whole time.
dude,
I like that.
what a great villain.
I like that.
So what does
It
that
shows
mean?
like the gang leaders, the Teddies, and the Flyboys, and all those kind of people
Okay.
meeting up.
Yo, I gotta check something real quick. When did 119 come out? Do y'all know?
Early 2025, I think.
So how many
Was the first
issues
one.
into Ooh, yeah, it's I mean about a year ago from now.
Dude, so I owe an apology to Mr. Dan Waters. I claimed that he copied weapons with the Zani, but if he already had the Zani back in October of 2024, he wasn't copying shit. He had the idea already laid out. Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah. Creative minds work on similar frequencies, I guess.
Yeah, at the same time you had those two. Because I mean, again, like that issue, whenever like you actually see the Circuit Ascend, came out like what 2 months after Weapons was released, and the same fucking premise is happening. That's insane to think about. Did you watch Weapons, Scott? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I did not say. I know the premise of it. Obviously, that the kids they're
It's
wandering
so
off.
good.
You really should watch it.
Josh is like,
Dude, it's excellent. It's really
It's
great.
like one of the best movies that I've seen recently.
It's really
I might
really
have to
good.
check it out.
Yeah.
My girl loves scary movies, bro, and I try my best to avoid watching them as much as I can because I hate being scared. But I get roped into watching them sometimes, so that might have to be the next one.
Well, this ain't
It's a
that scary.
thrill.
It's really great
Okay,
though. It's really
I
well
won't be
done.
jumping.
But yeah, because again, you have in a waking hours of the night because it's a specific time in Weapons, and I think it is in Nightwing as well, where the kids just wake up and all walk out of their homes to a distant area where no one knows where they're at. They're all missing. So whenever that happened, I was like, damn, this seems fucking familiar. This motherfucker had it planned out in October of 2024, dude. What the hell?
I know before that.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because I mean, they definitely had to come up with that
Right,
beforehand.
right, yeah. Because he had to pitch the idea and everything. Yeah, that's insane, dude.
They
What?
probably had it lined up at like toward the end of Taylor's run. If I'm being
Dang,
Yeah,
honest, that kind of stuff gets laid out like really, really far in advance.
that is so wild to think about.
great that you mentioned that because coming off the tail of Tom Taylor's run, I originally wasn't. I was like, optimistic. I wasn't like the biggest fan of Dexter Soy's art, which has completely done a 180. Like 360, no, not 360, because that'd be back to the same. But complete 180, and I might prefer it more than Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's run. Wait, did
Not
I say
ridiculous
something
to say that.
crazy?
Yeah, no,
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 no. Again,
you're
I put Dexter
surprised because
Soy.
I know
Yeah,
you like that run a lot.
yeah.
I I've got every issue from that run. It was such that run was such a feel good run, which I loved personally. Every time I picked it up, it was like, wow, this is great. Nightwing's doing great for the most part.
It's for the pirate shit.
But that one kind of sucked.
I did not like that whole pirate arc.
And it goes back to like
Rick
Rick
Grayson.
Grayson shit.
Yeah,
Let's just forget about that.
the whole pirate arc was really annoying.
Yeah, and his fear of jumping. I'm like, where did that even come from? But it was cool to explore. But Bruno Redondo's art is amazing. But Dan Waters' writing, I think, completely transformed this for me because yeah, Nightwing is supposed to be that ray of sunshine, ray of hope, but he's supposed to be that inside of the darkness, which I think Dan Waters does a really, really good job at, especially introducing like the kids from the gangs, where he doesn't care, he doesn't care if you're a part of a gang or if you're part of this, like you're a child and he's gonna keep you safe. I thought that that was awesome, and the fact that Bryce, I mean, like he lost his brother and looked up to Nightwing and became like a pseudo sidekick for him. It was just a really good direction to take the character, especially coming off the tail of that run.
Absolutely.
What about
Do you have
yours?
any thoughts, bro? I was gonna jump in.
So, just to segue back into it, I do think that Tom Taylor's Nightwing Run is like one of my favorite runs that I've ever read. But you're absolutely right; it is just very feel good. You feel good almost the entire time, and I feel like it's honestly kind of low stakes for the most part. Like, we've discussed on this podcast before that you take an entire like 2 volumes, like 2 omnibuses to conclude the main villain, right? So that being said, seeing an actual story lay out the way that it is right now with Dexter Soy and Dan Waters, how they managed to, do all this stuff with spherical solutions, the different gangs, and even the introduction of the Zani, it is so high stakes, it seems like. Even with spherical solutions, whenever you had what's his name, dude, Nightmite, uh
Yeah.
destroying Titan's tower with Barbara inside, like, I mean, that seems like a very high stakes event. I know that there wasn't much, it wasn't that big of a deal afterwards, but again, you get Nightwing Prime from that. You also get the everything that happened with Spherical Solutions afterwards, and then just how powerful that makes the Zani. I really enjoy the direction that they're taking, and I hope they stay consistent after Dexter Sword leaves. That's the final of my thoughts. You get to add to that, Scott.
Hope that that is not for a long time that Dexter Story leaves because he is absolutely cooking. I agree with what you said as well, Josh, with like going back to wait, what did I say?
You've already read Dexter Soy's last issue on Nightwing.
Oh, wait. I meant, did I say that? I meant Dan Waters.
Oh man, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I
I
thought you
thought
was
that out of the loop. I was about to say,
I
no, I
thought I
thought
was
he
just
was
about to break your heart right
yeah, I
there.
thought he was out
I
of it. I
felt
thought he
the
was out of the
temperature
loop.
change in the room, and I was like,
And then
yo,
both of us were like,
what did I say? Let me stop y'all right
I
there.
thought we were gonna break the news
But
to
no,
him.
yeah, I meant Dan Waters. So Dan Waters, I hope that he does not end his Nightwing run for a while because I'm really, really enjoying reading it. Them getting back to emo Nightwing is awesome, and he's still got jokes. I mean, he's still a lighthearted character. Like that's not lost upon him. The what you said about the kids too. Rereading the run last night, Sorry, my alarm went off. There were so many instances in this run where he's like comforting a child, saving a child. When all the he's with all the flyboys, they need a blood transfusion from. They're describing how the chemical mutates. This dude goes, "I'm a universal donor. Who needs blood?" And Bart was
Yeah,
like, "Hey, you idiot! You can't give everyone blood." And he's like, "Watch me." And that's actually the first time that the Zani physically visits Nightwing, like in his subconscious. So that was really really cool. I enjoyed that.
yeah, like he was willing to die just to save these kids because I mean, not even that he had faith in them to be better or anything, just that they didn't deserve to die.
Exactly.
And he got like what was it? Like a third of his blood drained, some
Mhm.
shit, and yeah, he was on his deathbed and the Zani's introduced, which Zani is just such a captivating villain.
I hope he returns.
It's rare that someone can create a villain and have them immediately it's like an insta classic.
Agreed.
Yeah,
First like real supernatural villain that I've seen Nightwing go up against, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but
Apparently, Dan Waters is gonna be doing a lot more of that with his like, his next arc. They said they're gonna basically go on a tour of the supernatural things in Bloodhaven. Like, this next arc is gonna start off with, like, a haunted highway, which I think, like, him dealing with that is gonna be awesome.
I hope we get to see other characters involved too, like get to see an appearance of like John Constantine's attendant, like any of Justice League Dark, because he has that connection with Boston Brand already. It would be really cool to see other characters from Justice League Dark
That is
interact in this
true,
universe.
yeah.
that's a good pull. Definitely. He does interact with, which that was a random appearance at the end of Taylor's
Yeah,
run, was just hanging out with dead people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
cool
know
with it.
it would be
And
really
didn't he
cool to see
take
that.
over his body to, like, get over the fear of jumping?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
I've been such a huge fan of Dan Waters' run, and, like, as soon as it started, it was a couple issues in, and I had gone to a Comic-Con or, GalaxyCon, I think in New Orleans, and I met Dan Waters over there, but I didn't bring any of my Nightwing issues like a bum. But then there, I realized he was also the writer of Batman Dark Patterns, which is probably my favorite Batman story that I've read in a long time. And we just started talking about Nightwing, and that dude really understands the character. Like he was talking about, oh, it makes so much sense for him to go and like be the caretaker for these children because he was that kid. No, it's
Yep,
the same thing that Batman saw in him. He sees in those kids. That so like his main drive is to protect these children.
yeah.
So good.
I agree. He also that whole circus mentality, I think, is another thing that keeps Dick caring for all these children, is because like it's kind of like everyone fends for themselves in the circus to a degree, but everybody is independent from the outside world, but they all take care of one another. Is
Right.
my whole
Mm.
point.
For sure. I mean, also I think also having the connection with the Bat family too, growing up with so many brothers and other
Mm,
outside family members interacting, and even like having influence from like Alfred and Superman being there, because like these people don't have any actual need to care for him. They're not his biological family. They could literally just brush him aside, and yet they all of them took so much time to love and care for him. Because Alfred is another father to him. Superman is a father figure to him. So it's really cool to see him continue on that legacy by being such a good-hearted person within his city. Because you see a lot of that in Taylor's run too, how he takes care of the homeless, and even doing the Pennyworth Foundation. But getting to continue that legacy through Dan Waters' run is really fucking cool.
What was it? Bruh, there was something that you said sparked. Oh, that's what I think that like Nightwing is the perfect example of Batman's mission working and
His mission.
his
quote.
parenthood and just everything, all the hardships that Batman went through is damn near like to make Nightwing.
Yeah,
You know what they say? Pressure forms diamonds.
yeah. Well, and I think that really comes to fruition with Dark
Beautiful.
Crisis, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Is there any rogues they are hoping to see in Nightwing's future?
Hmm.
Isn't Blockbuster dead?
I think so.
I can't remember
Blockbuster
which of the
needs to
rogues
make
are
some
dead
kind
now.
of triumphant return. No, you
Anybody?
know what?
What?
Give me Ragman in that supernatural
It's part of, isn't he part of
aspect.
Justice League Dark?
I don't know. I don't
I
know
think yeah. I
anything
mean,
about
yeah.
Ragman.
I don't. I know his concept, but I'm pretty sure he's part of Justice League Dark. That'd be really cool,
It would be cool to see him like maybe battle a new talent at some point, like have the court try to get at him again.
dude. I would
'Cause
love
what?
the Court to return.
Yeah, that would be a good one. And like having Nightwing take the center stage rather than like Batman,
Mhm.
that'd be really cool.
That would
Especially
be cool.
seeing his connection to the original Talon.
I,
Yeah, I also just can't really remember his older rogues from some of the older runs. I mean, I
No,
know Block.
I know
Go ahead.
there's Raptor.
yeah.
Like from the Rebirth run.
Yeah.
There's what are the twins in yellow? I forgot. They were kind of rehabilitated damn near in the last run.
Hmm.
Forgot.
There's also
I also
Deathstroke,
He's
That's
always around. We
true.
haven't seen them face off since that one event, huh? I forget.
Dark Crisis,
Yeah.
which that their face off was fucking awesome. I loved it so
Oh
much,
yeah.
but it was really really cool. But
Yeah,
yeah,
bring Deathstroke back. Make Deathstroke like fucking Joker of Nightwing.
I want him to be like a, which of course, but my two favorite characters. I really want him to be a fucking threat though, and I don't know if we can write that in a way to make it make sense for both characters, but I just want to see Death. I want to see a villain completely destroy Nightwing from the inside out, kind of like how we've seen done to Batman 1,000 times. But like, because I know we've already seen like Nightwing be attacked publicly as Dick Grayson, but like you are bringing up Court of Owls. Imagine the Court of Owls completely dismantling his entire career. Like just because I know that we just saw the Zani frame him for murder, and that's happened 1,000 times. But like, I want the Court of Owls to completely just demolish the public image of him, to where he can't even return from it, and find some way to get back.
I was about to say some crazy shit. We like might have to cut out. But like imagine he put he put Nightwing on like Epstein level lists and like
Oh hell no, bro.
I mean
The
like
Slade Wilson files
framed
joke would
him
never end, dude. It would never end,
like imagine he actually put him in the Slade Wilson files.
dude. It would
And
never
he's like,
end.
no, Nightwing's you know those kids that Nightwing saved?
Yeah. Guess what he did with
Twice. You know the Cirque du Sin? Yeah.
That's all
That's
ploy.
that's the
That's all
island.
ploy. Yeah. Oh my
that's
god. It's
wild,
Titan's
bro.
Tower.
Titan's Tower.
Titans Towers the fucking
Yeah, fucking
that's where the
Teen
Diddy
Tower.
parties are at, by
God.
the way.
But like, yeah, I think there's a lot that could be uh manipulated about him, especially his relationship with Barbara.
Yeah.
They've been going good for too long, man.
Killer.
What if the
Okay.
what if the court
Okay.
oh no wait. What
Killer.
if he all back
Killer.
to back just that's
Bridger.
crazy.
Oh man.
Just re-paralyze her again. No.
My
Take her
God.
fucking exospine out.
Man. Oh
There
my
are some
god.
Barbara Gordon stands that will hunt me down and decapitate me for saying some shit like that. I think it would be cool, low key, to see like what if to really fuck with Dick and Nightwing's life, the court for some reason has like a double of him from his DNA. Could send him in and he could be like, "Fuck you, Barbara. I never loved you anyway." And then he walks out. Real Dick walks in and she's like, "You're an asshole. I hate you." And he's like, "What did I do? I brought you
That'd be
Chinese
cool.
food."
That would be pretty solid. I
A
know this
clone
will,
of Dick Grayson to give him.
Scott, on the topic of
Yes.
Nightwing, this is veering off of Dan Waters' run. Who is your
Okay.
preferred love interest of Nightwing? Who do you think he is best with? And give your honest
Mm.
answer, no filter. Give us who and why.
Uh, I think that it's the trendy answer right now to say Dick and Corey, which I did hear. I did catch the tail end of what you said, Josh, which I do agree. That has been shown why it didn't work for a long time. I love him and Babs. That's just me. Babs is my girl. I love
I
Babs.
just do.
I love
I
Babs.
just do.
I love the girl next door, like longtime friends to lovers trope. I feel like they have such a deep connection, And I honestly, the panels from Taylor's run, like when he accidentally says "I love you," and they both have that like surprised face. That was my profile picture for a really long time. And when he finds the rabbit inside of the spheric solutions orb, and when Babs says, "Dick Grayson, my love, light of my life, we cannot keep bringing in stray animals," the way that they talk to each other is just really, really funny. He'll pop on the comment and be like, "Hey, beautiful," or some bullshit. You're like, this is not the time for you to be risen Babs up right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I will definitely give the benefit that they write them great. Like I have no issue with their writing. They're a really cute couple, and they're a very strong power couple too. She definitely complements
Yeah,
them
they're
really well.
solid.
Yeah,
Solid.
my issue does go into the fact of your benefit of it being the girl next door. I feel like the way that they were raised, I feel like leans more into a more fraternal, like a more like family like relationship, and I just that's what I would prefer between them. But my preference is a sleeper pick. I think I would like to see him with someone like Zatanna or even maybe a Huntress, because again, these are both people that he's been with before, but I want to see someone that is more conflicting in his character, someone that doesn't fully piece together, someone that is more of an odd out. Because again, like Zatanna being involved with some of the supernatural stuff, that would be a really cool blend for him to be dealing with. But also Huntress having more of an aggressive approach to crime would also be a really good conflicting result. Or even someone like not Talia, but someone in a similar aspect of like a Talia, where it's someone that is a villain to hero. I know we see that with Batman a lot, but Dick's a really good person, so I would like to see that confliction with him.
I think that's part of the reason why it might not happen though, or probably wouldn't happen though, because he's such a good guy. I don't know if he could even. I don't know. He is pretty horny.
I could see him getting wrapped up in trying to, like, let's say there's a female villain who's like walking the line. Like,
Yeah,
she's really considering not doing crime anymore. She's like, man, I got to pay my taxes.
He's like,
Like,
I
I got
can
to get
save
my
her.
life together. Yeah. He's like, I can, exactly. He becomes Captain Save-A-Ho, and he's like, I can make her better again.
but the Zatanna idea of having him with a supernatural aspect, we against
Yeah,
that?
that no, that I think that's really cool.
And imagine
But
him
they
and
can
John are
never
beefing.
decide. Yeah, right. They can never decide how old Zatanna is.
Yeah,
Is
that is true.
Zatanna Nightwing's age, or is Zatanna did Zatanna grow up with Batman? Like, I
I
guess they
think
need to solidify that.
I agree because like, in my mindset, I think of Young Justice where they grew up
Me
together
too.
and on the same team. But you're right,
Yeah.
it is inconsistent with her age. But again, that's just a one-off thing. It's not one of those that I'm like I'm gonna die on a hill that they need to be together. But I think it'd be really cool to see that supernatural aspect.
I just him. I can appreciate how they've taken the time to develop Barbara and Dick's relationship and not just like thrown anything that they can at it to make Dick miserable. Like he still has Barbara
Yeah,
and Haley, the dog.
yeah.
Like that's his little family, and I think it's cool that despite all the shit that he's gone through, like they remain. Obviously, that's not gonna last forever because
Blow the apartment up.
are you suggesting that three-legged dog died in an explosion?
Absolutely not. I would never.
I would never suggest something like that.
No, I would be
But if
devastated. I
somebody
would
were to
cry.
do it,
I
it'd
would,
make it for good story writing.
yeah, I would be so sad. I might cry. I'm serious. That would
No,
hurt my feelings so bad. I love Haley, dude.
I saw this meme that was like it was a Bruno Redondo Nightwing cover, and it was like the whole Bat family, and like Haley was in there, and it was like then a picture of Duke Thomas, and they're like, "Who the hell is
What you
that?
say fuck me for?
you
Who,
put
who
the
is?"
dog over me.
Yeah,
That's fucked
That's
up.
all.
it's
Yeah.
like nobody even knows who that is.
Bitewing, dude. Come on. That's
Yeah,
sick.
I
I
might
love
get
it.
heat for this, but I mean, how often have, other than like a few one-off stories, how often do Duke and Dick actually interact?
very rarely.
Yeah.
I almost never see it. That's just me. I think Duke definitely deserves like more shine as a character, but like it was meant to be like people that are centric in
Yeah,
Nightwing's life. So I get that. I get that.
yeah. On that note, yeah, Duke is definitely underrepresented.
For sure.
I feel like with this, have you seen the hashtag DC so white? Yeah, I think
Discrimination comics is what they call
Yeah, which is
yeah,
a
I
huge
think
bummer.
with that, Duke would be perfect to get his own series.
Mhm.
That
He's
might be so with
so
that.
underused. Like they just kind of forgot about him. You made it him like what is it, the sixth Robin or something, and then he got powers and became Signal. Like that's fucking cool.
Yeah, agreed.
He's the only superpowered Bat Family member as far as
Exactly.
I'm aware.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be really sick, but DC
And he's
be
the
fucking around.
protector of Gotham during the day. Like that's just a cool little trope.
I agree.
And
I
he's got a
agree.
badass suit. His suit's cool.
Yeah.
His
He's
design is
got
pretty cool.
he's got like damn near Billy clubs, but they got like a little hook.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I don't feel we touched enough on the Huntress aspect of what Cleo said.
You saw me making that face.
Oh, I was saying in a good way in the sense of it being a heavy contrast
Yeah, that's
to
what I
Dick
was meaning.
because
Yeah, because they're
in
not.
Dixon's run when they are having their little love affair,
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
his head gets messed up. He's like,
Yeah,
she's so fucking hot, but she does so much bad
Yeah,
shit.
but
yeah.
he like justifies it because she's hot.
Which I don't. I think it's
I think
bad
we've
writing.
all been guilty of
Yeah,
that
I think it's bad
at
writing.
some point in our life.
I think that's just Chuck Dixon
Yeah,
writing.
I think we need to see it again. That's what I was meaning. Because like again, I know that we've already
Yeah.
visited that. I'm aware, but getting to see it again in a new nuanced take would be. I think it could be
I feel
cool.
like Chuck Dixon almost wrote him just like a shit person.
Chuck
Like
Dixon
he
projected the entire run, just like wrote
exactly
Nightwing as himself.
I think a
yeah,
lot of
like he's
writers
I
did
just
that.
hate
kind of
Asian
a
people.
Oh,
yeah.
oh my god.
he's he's like she's Asian and has an Irish accent. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, seriously.
Like what?
Yeah,
There was this one super in my building this one time, and she was Asian but was Irish. It was stupid. And they made that into a fucking comic book.
It's
yeah,
like what are you talking about, dude? And also like I brought this up before where there's the storyline where there's the lady killing her husbands, and Dick is like, "Well, why would you marry me?" And then she'll try to kill me, and I'll be able to catch her. Turns out it wasn't her. But the thing that seemed like out of character to me was the fact that he didn't tell Barbara or anybody who, at that point, they were like, "Will they? Won't they? Will they? Won't they?" And he just like cut her off and was like, "Yeah, I'm married." Didn't tell her it was for a mission or anything. Had her come to the wedding and everything. Which, if if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have two. But it's crazy that it happened twice.
yeah, yeah.
Barbara Gordon getting cucked, and she's still with him now. She's a ride or
Are you
die.
are you referring to when Corey answers the door that
Mm,
one time?
mm,
God, oh my God,
mm.
my boys,
She
look,
does look bad
some
as fuck.
drown while others die of thirst. That's all I'm gonna say,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That's
Oh, my steak is too juicy. My lobster's too buttery.
Literally.
yeah. Yeah, that's wild. It is. But I'm glad Nightwing's not a piece of shit anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some beef to settle, guys. Fucking White and Nerdy said that all Nightwing fans are gooners. Y'all stand by that shit or not? Because I was like, dude, I felt personally attacked.
I
And it's
mean,
this is
I don't
wild
think
coming
it
from the
has
guy with the
anything
wall
to
of goon.
do.
He
I
has the
don't think
wall
this
of
has
goon.
anything to do with the fact that I like Nightwing.
It just there
It's
is an
not a
overlap.
correlation. There's an overlap, but not a causation.
Oh man.
My opinion is pretty much the same as Josh's. Like, my gooning is my business, and it has nothing to do with my favorite DC character.
Well,
Okay.
dude, in the
But like, I'm
same.
not picking up Nightwing because I think he's hot.
Right.
Okay.
There are two types of Nightwing fans, and it is like the a little bit
Those
younger of a
definitely
crowd, I
exist.
think, that they know him from being the hot one with the big butt, and they buy him for that reason, which is perfectly fine. I mean, there are plenty of instances where DC markets him that way, but we like him for a completely different reason. I'd like to think I actually like the character development and the history, how
I mean,
old this
yeah,
character is. I mean, it's like a grail of DC. Like, this is their fourth pillar to me. So like,
I
I'm not like,
agree.
oh, big booty Judy, let me go buy his
Yeah.
new ongoing. Like,
The first
no.
sidekick, man.
Let me buy the new Buttwing series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
He also in the same video said Zatanna fans are also gooners, so I felt very attacked. I'm not gonna
Now
lie to you.
that one
That's more
I
fair.
can agree
But I
with a
just
little
is
bit
he
more
said
on.
he said both back to back, and I was like, this guy.
No,
I think it's the inverse guy girl. Like the guy's
yeah,
goon over Zatanna and the
Yeah.
girl's goon over Nightwing.
It
I
was
feel like more people who are buying comics though aren't necessarily gooning over Nightwing, but people who are just like, yeah, Nightwing's my favorite character. It's just because he's hot. That's I feel like that happens.
Definitely.
sure it happens, sure it does. But I, mean,
You
I
know,
feel like
I hate the LARPing trend, but like in using the TikTokification of that, the LARPers would fuck with him because he's hot and has a big butt. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I could
which
just picture
I
one
just
of those
felt wrong
videos.
saying that.
which I
I could just picture one of those LARPing videos coming out about like how to LARP as a Nightwing fan. And it's like read Tom Taylor's run and love it and only characterize him as this. Make him
Yeah.
get with Starfire because you love Starfire.
yeah, dude. So many people talk shit on Taylor's run, man. It makes me sad. It does.
I know, but no one was talking shit about it while it was coming out.
Yeah, again, Bruno Renato's artwork deserves all the love that series gets. I mean, Tom Taylor's writing's
Yeah.
great too, but like that artwork is fucking like that deserves its own fucking
Yeah,
credit. It's so
the
good.
artwork is definitely what makes it.
Be as good as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
for
that a
sure.
lot of people did not read that that talk shit about it. I'm going to be honest with you. How like what percentage of people that shit on that run all the time have actually sat down and read every issue?
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
not that.
Because it's been a very enjoyable run.
I
It's
don't know how
just
you don't like
there's
it, except for the pirate arc. I
yeah,
can get that complaint, but
I can understand that one too. But I even like when like after or during the pirate arc when Batman's taking over as Nightwing, I thought that was awesome. And they're
I
like,
thought
wait,
I groaned a little bit, but I thought it was funny.
yeah.
yeah,
Like
I
why
don't know.
is wait, why is Batman a couple inches taller and beefy as fuck and just beating the dog shit out of me? He's not even joking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why did why did Nightwing snap my arm in half?
yeah,
Nightwing snapped my arm for selling drugs when usually he just tells me to go home.
yeah. It's pretty solid. But I mean, again, I think for the most part, even the Fallen Grayson stuff, I enjoyed getting to see him up with Boston Brand, getting to see that conflict. Thought that was great. And also issue 100, guys. How do you hate on issue 100? It might be my favorite single issue in comics.
There are a lot of good things in that run. Like I think 90 to 100 in that run is really really good, where they show like the relationship between Nightwing and Wally West, the relationship between there it is. That's 91 right there.
Got the one with their
No,
feet on it.
90. I have that one too, where it's like it's the Nightwing logo made out of the lightning.
Mhm.
That shit's sick. But yeah, I love a big part of that run that I loved was showcasing relationships with everybody across the universe, like the relationships that he's created, how everyone's willing to come out of their corner and help Grayson on whatever journey he's on because he's that character.
Yeah.
Love his interaction with John whenever
Oh yeah.
like John ran away and he's like, dude, he's fucking scared of you, Batman. You gotta take the cowl off. And then he was like, one secret Batman always has lollipops. Like that was just so cute.
Yeah.
There are other instances of that characterization, like him with Wally West and how uh he's like, I'm gonna take you to my house now. And he's like, no, you're not. He's in his house and he's like about to throw up and Linda's like, he does that to you too? He's like, yeah. It's just cute seeing like his real interactions.
I agree. I loved to that same point. There's a scene, I forget which issue it was, but it's when Marilyn Grayson like discovers him sneaking into her house. And when they realize that they're brother and sister, Babs calls off the rescue signal. And you just saw fucking everybody in pursuit of that building. It cut to damn Batman in the Bat Jet. All like Donna and Corey were both like, all right, we're good. Like the birdie is what they were calling him. Like they were
They
already all halfway to that man about to
Yeah.
blow that fucking building up to get
don't
that
play
man.
about him, bro.
Yeah.
No, they don't play about that boy at all.
It is awesome for sure getting to see those interactions. Also, I love seeing Damien at was it his like conference for the Pennyworth Foundation where he has Damien in a suit and Damien's making a big
Yeah.
deal about it. Like I love seeing that stuff too. But also, I think this might be, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this might be part of the Zack Snyderification of DC, where people were just mad that it was a happy situation. It was bright, it was colorful. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, everything needs to be gritty and dark, and sometimes that's true, but I feel like
No,
that might
the
have been a big
same
complaint.
people that want to complain about how Spider-Man, his writing has been horrible because he's just getting shit on for like what, 2 decades, 3 decades. It's been getting shit on for that long. Be like, let him get a break. The same people are gonna say that Tom Taylor's Nightwing was too happy.
Yeah,
So I do think it's partially like a Zack Snyderification because it doesn't need it to all be gloom and dark and fucking despair core.
yeah,
Despair maxing.
But I do like when there is an aspect of that. It just adds it's homogenous, you know? Which is a
Agreed.
disgusting word to use.
yeah.
But yeah.
I actually think like this is one of those things that I said that a lot of people that talk shit about that run didn't read it because there are plenty of times throughout that run where he is not all happy and having a great time. Like he forgets how to jump,
Yeah,
which if it's kind of his whole thing, really, is the jumping. And
dude,
then
the best.
he gets framed for murder and Heartless is like extracting people's hearts. Like it actually gets to be kind of high stakes at the end. He has to go visit. That's the whole reason why he has to go visit Boston Brand in the first place.
Right, to
Why
overcome
he ends
fear.
up finding him is because he's like traversing through the fucking tundra and like growing a beard. Like he goes through some shit.
He does. He
Unironically.
does. I
Finds out
mean,
he has a whole like sister he had no idea about. Like there were a lot of things going on.
and he
Blockbuster
also,
dies in that run.
Yeah,
That's pretty big.
I
that
agree.
is.
Also, I think also dealing with this, which he handled it really well, but also dealing coming off that bit where Alfred had just died as well, dealing with that grief and also getting that inheritance and trying to figure out what to do with it the right way, which he knew instantly what to do, but still knowing how to handle that and traverse it. You're not. I mean, he goes through shit, but I mean, this. I feel like there's a lot of things that happen in comic books where people just get an idea, they see an image or hear some people talking about it, and then just automatically that's what it is. And then for the rest of time, that's the popular opinion of it because oh hey, this one guy talks shit and we all watch him, so let's all talk shit too.
And no one's gonna pick it up now because the big TikTok comic talk people were like, "Ah, it sucks."
Yeah,
Yeah, if you read a story and go, "This is the only characterization of this character, I guess," and I don't like it because it's not what I've read. I mean, I can't help you there. They obviously get back to like to emo Dicky boy in this, and they start making his life hellish again once more. So we should enjoy
But
Taylor's run for
still
the fact that it gave Uncle
maintaining
some love.
him and Barbara,
yeah,
you
still
know, like
maintaining the happy.
there's still yeah, he's still happy. It's
I do like
just
that.
fighting crime, you know? The
Yeah,
life is hard.
Have you noticed it's nighttime way more often in Waters
Yeah.
Run than it is
yeah,
I
in
mean, I feel like it was mostly daytime in Tom
and
Taylor's
Bruno's.
run.
Yeah, which that
Agreed.
also brings me to another point. I do gotta ask, what is your opinions on spherical solution suit, guys? This is very important to me.
Peak.
Not peak,
Oh,
What?
but
I like it.
not bad.
True.
I'd give it like no, it's I don't. Whoa, what was just? Oh, I completely forgot.
spherical solution suit.
Yeah, so spiritual. It's not even on my top three.
Dude's tripping, dude. Gotta be.
Shoulder pads are hit or miss. I like them, but like I think that's maybe why some people don't because we're used to seeing that small centered logo like he has. But
One of my favorite parts of the Nightwing suit is the big symbol that takes up his most of his chest and goes down to his arms.
Which
They
that
take away like the arm part, which that's my
that's
cup of tea.
that's a very fair take. I'm not gonna argue against that. That's fair. Which again, I because whenever I made the post about it, that picture that the Dan Mora behind you, that is like peak Nightwing. Like I really don't think it gets better than that. But the spherical solution suit also lights up in the dark, and it looks really fucking cool when it lights up.
Yeah,
a lot more tactical of a suit, which
Yeah,
I do dig that.
it is
it's
sick.
like Young Justice suit pretty
It's
much.
it's badass. Which I
Yeah.
also love Young
This
Justice.
suit I think is better than this suit, even though they're pretty much the same. I think whenever they add like the little notches on the chest to like
For the
be
feathers.
feathers.
Yeah.
That's class right there.
And you bring up the armband. I love the fact that it goes all the way down to his two fingers. Like that design is
Yeah,
so crisp to me.
because it could so stop right here,
Yeah,
but it going up to his fingers is
it's
such
so
a
crisp.
aesthetically pleasing design choice.
Agreed.
How
Well,
often he's like
on that
jumping
note,
into this.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and he's got the full blue hands and shit too.
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool. Uh, on that note, since we're probably need to be wrapping it up, uh, what what is everybody's top 3 Nightwing suits? I mean, I know your Waters because you just made a video, but
Hmm.
top 3 Nightwing suits in order.
Scott,
In order
yeah,
is
Scott, you're the
tough.
guest, so you go first.
Cool. Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
I would say the number one easily is Redondo's suit. I think the Redondo suit was pretty much perfect. Other than what you said, I do agree with you about the little ruffles for the feathers. I do wish that was incorporated, but other than that, he's even got like the soles of his boots that blue.
Mm.
Like it's just lined with the blue all over. Number three, I'm gonna be underrated right now, and I'm gonna say Nightwing's like full helmeted suit from the new Immortal Legend Batman miniseries that came out this past year. Almost looks like a Nightwing Power Ranger,
It does look sick.
and it's
It's
fire.
exactly what it
Yeah,
looks like.
that is
It's
sick.
fire looking. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no, that's a good pick.
And uh
Now you're middle, number
yeah,
2.
I guess that was a weird way that I did that. Fuck it. I'm gonna go the old school when he had the long ponytail with like the
The
webbed
wings. Yeah,
yellow
the wings.
wings.
God, that's such a great
That's
suit.
So
I love it.
not the disco wing suit, but the one right after that.
Yeah, the
yeah,
Where
like
it's
solo
like
solo.
improved
he
disco
got
wing.
this symbol, but it was yellow.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, that's such a cool. I
One.
love the wings, dude. The wings are so
Me
cool
too.
looking.
I think that was wait, does he still have the wings in his suit? They just pop out? I feel like I've seen that.
I
In
don't think.
Redondo's run, he does like a base
Yeah.
jumping suit kind of vibe.
Oh, I guess I forgot about that.
Jumps off a building and like
Yeah, like it just pops out. But
Okay.
you Clearwater, what's your top 3?
I did
No,
just make
well,
a
I already
video
know.
recently. It's gonna be a bummer because it's really quick because we just already talked about it. Bruno Redondo at 3, that Dan Mora artwork at 2. Which, if you were gonna count those as the same suit, or do y'all want to count those as the same suit?
I'd s mm,
they're close. They're really close.
Because I mean,
I'd say basically the same. Yeah.
fuck it, Deathwing, the Future State Deathwing at
Oh,
3,
okay.
Future State
Right.
Deathwing, because there is a difference. And then I'm going Bruno Redondo and Spherical Solutions. I just absolutely love the tactical look to it. And that cover, I think it's 121. I might be fucking wrong as hell. I'll put the red button I'm editing this later. But it's that cover of him fighting. Fuck. 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 Which one is it, dude? Do you know what I'm talking about? The one like
Uh,
the Spherical Solution suit debut?
Uh, 37?
Oh, dude, I was way off, dude. Holy
27.
fuck. Huh?
It is 37?
It's 127.
Ah, yeah,
127.
that
This
cover
is the one you're
appearance.
referring to, right?
Yes, that one. Yes, that is such a, like, come on now, dude. Tell me, come on. Be real. And it might be
I
because the
thought that
lightning's
that
in the
was gonna
background.
be I thought that was gonna be his suit for like the rest of his run, which I'm glad it's not.
I did too. Clear's like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
it's not. I just think the other one is like the Nightwing suit.
And
But
that's completely fair. I mean, I do agree with you. That is the Nightwing suit. Like I said, like again, that Bruno Redondo Dan Mora artwork is fucking phenomenal. That is, if they make a live action suit, that's what I want for sure.
mhm,
Yeah, like that's just
bar for
that is
bar.
Nightwing. Bar for bar, copy it and paste. I don't give a fuck. Do what you got to do. I'll fund it, dude. Take my
But like,
savings.
please copy and paste it. Actually,
Yeah, don't change a thing. And get it. Yeah. Anyway, your go, Josh.
so I'm kind of a little bit conflicted between best and favorite.
Do favorite. That's what I'm doing.
My favorite. Okay, so my number 3 is gonna be a specific panel in Kingdom Come with Nightwing where it's basically the Batman and Robin suit, where it's like a Nightwing suit but with a red symbol and a cape. But it's by Dan Mora.
I can not to keep being that guy, but I can probably pull it up.
Please,
I
yeah,
think I
Do it.
have.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about.
It's
But
in the it's in the Return to Kingdom Come
yep.
storyline
Yeah, I have no
because
idea what
I
you're
Which
talking about.
actually
which
included
is
that in
one
the
of
book.
one of my favorite comics that I've read because I love Kingdom Come and it adds to Kingdom Come without diminishing anything. Great. That's that world's finest section. That part of world's finest is really really good. That
That is fucking sick. That looks really cool.
it's like Batman Beyond mixed with Nightwing mixed with that old Robin suit. That shit's hard.
Yeah. Have
Very
you ever
cool, and
seen
it's also like low-key an homage to the old Red New
Yeah,
52
the new
suit as well.
52. Yeah.
have you ever seen the Gray Sun suit
No.
from the Dark Multiverse?
I don't think
No.
no.
I'm gonna pull that up real quick. But go ahead with
But
your number two.
that's my number 3. My
Go.
number 2 is gonna be Bruno Redondo, aka Dan Moore, or whatever. That suit. It was almost gonna be my number 1, but I love this other suit so much and wanted to make a return so bad. It's that winged suit that you were talking about.
Oh, really?
Which one?
You, Scott.
From Solo W.
But the blue and yellow, yeah, the solo debut
Oh,
suit.
yeah, 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 yeah. That shit's
That
hard.
that I think it's so bright and colorful and perfect and because it's in between Disco Wing and where we're at now. I
Yeah,
think it's a perfect combination of the two, and it works perfectly for Dick Grayson.
That's
I
Gray
agree.
Sun.
Try-
Oh,
I'm trying to see his face. Is it
that's
like
like
owl?
the
Yeah,
Talon.
he's a Talon.
Is that by Dexter Soy?
Yeah,
That looks
What is that
that's
in? I
hard.
forget
that's
what.
it's the Dark Multiverse Hush where Batman becomes Hush and Nightwing is the
Oh,
Gray
wait, yeah,
Sun.
yeah, yeah. So that's in the first Hush book, right?
No. This is a Dark Multiverse. So it was like an event that they did, I think, with Dark Knight's Metal. I might be tripping on that, but anyway, they did a bunch of tie-ins, and this one was Hush as a storyline
It's basically like they go into the dark multiverse and do these stories that you've read before,
with a what if
but
concept.
with a yeah.
Because
It's
Jason was
basically
in that one too.
Yeah. But also let me because I just had a picture with Jason. Let me see. Yeah, because
which I never read that.
he's
I
talking to
never read
Jason
any
right
of
now,
that.
right there. I know you can't really
Yep.
see it, but Batman looks kind of sick as Hush, though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
yeah,
That
it's
does
pretty
look sick
sick.
though.
It's a pretty cool book. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Like Dark Multiverse, The Death of Superman.
they also have
Look at this.
Blackest Night as well.
This Death of Superman, it looks like Lois killed him or Supergirl maybe. I think it's Lois.
Nice phone case.
That is a very nice phone case.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice.
sick, sick.
Yeah, like this guy, oh man, Dan Mora deserves everything good that happens to him.
DC's got him
There was
locked
there
up in a
was a
basement.
time where I was like, "Let my guy Dan Mora out of the fucking basement where
Yeah.
you're keeping him, dude." He was pumping
Keep
out
him.
something like every week, dude. I was like, "Oh my
Well,
god."
he'll be doing interiors on one book and then do like 3 or 4 variant covers. Like, how are
He
you making
stays
the
doing.
time?
He's insane. Like they
He's just
genuinely.
always working, probably.
Yeah, I think they got him hooked up to a machine or something. Like actually,
Yeah.
Jim Lee's just
What do you
down there
think about the
coaching him.
whole Dan Mora same face syndrome thing? Does that ever bug you guys?
Does not bother me whatsoever.
It doesn't bother me either. I think that it's
I never even
distinguishable enough.
noticed. Yeah.
I got a coworker that hates on Alex Ross because he claims that all guys are based on his own face and all the girls are based on his wife's face. And
I low key,
I
that
was
makes more sense.
yeah, it
I was gonna
does.
say that
But
yeah, it's
dude,
kinda true.
I still love fucking Alex Ross, dude. Like
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
don't think
Alex Ross is so talented.
His Silver
yeah, I
Surfer is
don't think
so
if you
good.
deny that that dude is talented or one of the best people to have graced paper, then
Yeah.
you're wrong.
His Alfred holding the cowl, dude. What are we talking about? What are we
His
talking
Yeah,
about?
that's such
Spider-Man,
a
Silver Surfer,
Yeah,
just so
yeah,
yeah.
with
fucking fun.
Spider-Man you can see like the separation from the gloves to the suit, the neck to the suit, like
He-
he makes it everything looks so tangible.
He's super
Agreed.
talented. But yeah, I got a coworker that shits on him on a regular basis. He's like, ah, I fucking hate him. Yeah.
What? Why? Because it's too realistic. Like I understand not liking that realistic style, but like, come on, he's in a whole different league. There's a panel in Kingdom Come where it's like it's where you've read Kingdom Come, right? Clearwater.
I have, yes.
Yeah, so it's where the Spectre is like touching Norman, I think is his name.
I can't remember.
He like puts his hand on his forehead or something,
The whole
and
guy.
it's like the whole page looks like it's fucking glowing somehow. It's
Yeah.
just like pure white, and it's insane. I'm like, how is a human being able to do this?
That I think it's issue 3 of Kingdom Come, the cover where Superman's over the glass table that like the it looks like a kryptonite
And the
table.
reflection.
That is how the fuck because he's doing that. He's painting, right? Like I'm not. He is
Yeah,
painting, right?
yeah. No, like these are all none of this shit's digital.
Yeah. How the fuck is he painting that? And like his Silver Surfer, the Fantastic Four antithesis. I think it's Fantastic Four antithesis number 4. I think it's the issue because I have it. But that Silver Surfer cover, dude. Every reflection, dude. It is insane how a guy can sit there and do that. Man.
I think it's crazy how his art can take up a whole book. Like that must have taken an insane amount of time to do.
Yeah. And it was a huge payoff, though. It really was.
Yeah, I think Kingdom Come goes down in history as one of like the best and most essential comics. I think it's a real. It's almost like DC's response to Watchmen and like trying to do it in their universe.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of,
Speaking
since
of,
we can't go without it, Scott, what is your opinion on either the comic or the movie, preferably both?
Damn,
preferably both.
you're about to absolutely fry me right now,
No!
dude. I have the compact comic for Watchmen. I have never seen the movie, and I have not fully finished reading
Scott,
the compact comic that I
look,
have for
look,
Watchmen.
Scott, listen.
I did not
No,
want you to ask me
Scott,
that
Scott,
so bad.
listen,
I
look,
knew
look, Scott,
you were
Look,
so
Scott,
mad.
look, I'm
Scott.
serious. Listen to me, okay? I feel like as a
Wait, let's
person,
get.
yeah, you probably got HBO Max. I don't know
I
what your
do.
No, you got
well,
HBO
I don't know
Max.
what your plans are today,
No, you
but
got HBO
at
Max,
some
bro.
point today, you're going to set
If you don't
aside.
have your own HBO Max, you got somebody else's.
Yeah, I was
I do.
gonna
Somebody
work it out.
else
I was gonna
said, "This is my
PayPal or Cash
roommate."
App a rental fee. I'm gonna need you to allot at least 3.5 hours. It's not how long it'll take, but just in case, to watch Watchmen today.
Just for bathroom breaks.
Just to watch it today, okay? And
Hey, you
then
said it's Sunday. You ain't got shit to do, right?
I don't know if you've seen how I've been acting on Josh's new comedy
No, I
days.
haven't, bro. That's why I didn't want you to ask me to. I keep seeing you look on me
Because
like,
I have started it. I have started it, but he's like, you need to finish it. I'm
He's
4
been,
issues
he's
in.
been telling me for probably since we started this podcast that he'd read it, and he hasn't finished it yet. So we need it
It is a
done.
lot to read.
I don't give a
Fair.
the
fuck. It's so
compact
good.
comic is it's pretty fat.
Yeah, it is, and
I feel like compact comic, I'd be like,
I'm
trying
gonna
to
be
read
honest.
it.
That's not the route I would have taken. It is definitely balling on a budget. It's nothing wrong with that. I have it in 3
This is
different
the way.
mediums. I have it in a trade paperback like that. I have a 2019 exclusive where the mask of Rorschach is changing, and then I also have
That's cool as
a
fuck.
box set where every issue is a hardcover, and it's
Damn.
again this is like this is
This is one of the.
read it, Josh.
This is one of my favorite issues
Honestly,
so far.
Also, know just to defend myself here, I know that it is like top 5 comic story of all time. Like I know people really love Watchmen and that it's really, really good. I do know that.
which I think can be a negative because I'm afraid then it's overhyped and you might not like it as much. But that's not here nor there. I genuinely think if Watchmen was not a comic book, which it needs to be, I'm not saying it doesn't need to be, but if it wasn't if it was just a novel, it would be held as one of the greatest pieces of literature of all time. And it should be held as that anyway, but the modern audience or the general audience doesn't look at it as a medium that's appropriate for stuff like that. But I used to follow a guy, I think it was Drew Watches the Watchmen, I think was his TikTok, and he taught 12th grade English. And every year they had to do a graphic novel, and he taught his seniors Watchmen. And
Oh, that's so
he did that
cool.
year after
That's so
year after year. And now he owns his own
Because it's
comic
such a
shop.
political and social commentary.
It is
It
so
is.
dense and such a great way.
Here, cut what I'm about to say out, but
Shit in
Yeah,
there.
he's not a great guy. My dog's named Rorschach. It's strictly after the movie. Because the comic
No, it's
Rorschach.
because no, his dog is a terrorist.
No,
I was gonna say your dog is a domestic terrorist.
no, my dog is
A
not.
racist domestic
Nah,
racist
he might
terrorist.
be racist.
He's ableist.
He's had some flare-ups, guys.
Oh God.
This can't be attributed to coincidence.
He's had some flare-ups. But I used to work at a bar, right? A Mexican bar. And I was one of like 3 Caucasian workers. Everybody else was Mexican nationals. And I was allowed to bring my dog in one day because I kept talking about it at work. And he was saying hi to everybody, but then the owner's son walks from the corner. My dog barked so fucking loud and so aggressive. He'd never done that to anybody before, but as soon as he saw the owner's son, he lost his fucking shit. And
Damn.
then there's been some other instances where it's just like, dude, there's no way that he's not racist. Like, it
And you were
just
like, "Good boy."
no, hell no, hell no,
You gave
dude.
him a treat.
There was one day. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have
Take
to.
his leg.
I'm gonna have to cut this, guys. But we were in a tornado shelter one day, man, and we lived in a little neighborhood. And we brought my dog with me because just in case, you know what I'm saying. And everybody's coming in and everything. He didn't bark at anybody until an
He didn't bark at
African
any of the whites.
until an African American walked in, and he lost his fucking mind, dude.
Odd.
Racist dog
Yeah,
goes.
I
no,
had
he
a
was.
racist dog too, though.
Yeah, he is
I
racist
lived
as
in
shit.
yeah. It was a Rottweiler too, so it was kind of
Oh,
scary.
yeah.
Like in Baton Rouge, uh, I was one of the few white people in the neighborhood, and anytime a black person walked by, the dog is like jumping at the fence, like trying to fucking break through the fence,
Oh
bro.
man,
I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
dude, Scott's not fucking with us no more. He doesn't like our dogs.
It's like y'all's dogs are racist, bro.
It checks out.
Do not post this.
Yeah,
All dogs do not go to heaven.
All
my dog
dogs
does.
don't go to heaven, man. Yeah.
Nah, my dog's a good dog. I'm telling you, he's a great dog. He's got some flare-ups.
Imagine like that same
Yeah, no
situation, but a
excuses.
human.
Sorry, I
He's a
was
good
racist.
guy.
Yeah, it's just a flare up.
He's a good guy. He's just got some racist flare-ups.
Yeah, my
The
dog doesn't know any
flare-up
better
is
though.
like-
Okay, come on.
I
Now.
hate
Calls
that.
people slurs every now and then.
Yeah, no, my dog.
Just
He's
when
something else.
he flares up though.
All right,
You think he's saying slurs? Sorry.
last question. Okay, I just gotta know this is gonna stay on here or not. What are your thoughts on Batfleck's suit?
I don't like Batfleck. I don't
Well,
like
yeah, dude, that's
Batfleck's
great.
I'm not.
I don't
a
like
huge-
Batfleck. I don't hate the suit though.
I don't hate the suit. I'm not a super fan of like chunky Batman.
No, that suit's fucking garbage.
That's
That's
the only suit I
The
like.
one where he's in the damn desert with the trench coat. Please never
fucked
bring
with
that
that.
shit.
That's the only one I like.
I'm like,
I get why that would be cool, like the concept of gun Batman in
Not
trench
not the
coat, but it
gun,
just
not the
looks-
gun, not the gun. Fuck the gun.
just
fuck the
lame
gun,
people out as
fuck the
Batman.
but he's like this.
I'm gonna be honest though, the trench coat is the only part that I like. It looks cool, man.
It's brown.
He
though.
really did put
Yeah.
him in a trench coat and have goggles. That motherfucker is holding on to Watchmen hard. Holy shit!
And
I
yeah.
didn't click till just
Snyder
now.
is.
And he
he's
gave him
super
guns.
hard.
He like wrapped up comedian Rorschach and
Night Owl.
Night Owl all into one, and we're like, that's my Batman.
I'm just not a fan of the chunky
That
Batman.
snap was
suits.
so crisp.
I also hate the chunky Batman. I hate the suit. I hate fuck it.
I'm not a huge fan of Frank Miller's Batman.
I'm a huge fan of Frank Miller's Batman.
Fuck Frank Miller,
So-
dude. Fuck Frank Miller.
I've seen a lot of people like.
All my homies hate Frank Miller.
I'm not your homie then, bro.
Yeah,
I love
fuck this
Frank
guy.
Miller.
Yeah, that's the end of the
Well,
pod. Fuck that.
I don't love him. Fuck this guy. Black.
All right, bye. You're banned forever.
Yeah.
Scott, welcome to the podcast. You're never coming on again.
I thought you were doing like an actual outro. I was like,
No,
thanks.
no.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, and you're done now.
Yeah, no, fuck Frank
I
Miller.
can't kick him off because I could kick you off.
No, fuck Frank Miller. I'm
Sorry
with you,
about
Scott.
I
I'm with you.
I
Scott.
like
Fuck
Frank
Miller.
Miller's design for Batman. I think his writing is definitely fucking raunchy. The first Dark Knight Returns is really good. That goes downhill from there. We haven't even read it. Don't even make that
I
face.
hear that he did God's work on Daredevil, and outside of that, I don't know.
I've never seen Daredevil, but I also heard that.
I've heard that he did
I
God's
have,
work on Daredevil.
I don't know if you could see it behind me. my roommate gave me a
Oh yeah,
giant
I see it.
hardcover, Born Again. It's like this big, dude. It's like twice the size of a normal book, and
I
it's
have
full of
Born
memorabilia.
Again 2 that I haven't read because I was like, maybe I should go back and read uh the beginning of Frank Miller's run. I forgot what it was called.
Man
Man
Without
Without
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
what this one is?
And I heard that he was doing God's work, but again, I haven't
No, this is
tapped
Born
in.
Again. And yeah, his art on this is really fire.
Yeah, I mean,
I have a cover
I
of Frank. I have
really am
issue
not.
1.
So say it again.
I have issue 1, and the cover is really good.
Ah,
Nice. That yeah, that's what Daredevil sees.
so many things going on.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Like he definitely decreased in. I don't even know if I can say that. As an artist, I see his transition from that more classic to like what he's doing now as him kind of like finding himself as an artist,
You mean dog
and
shit?
realizing the visual, like his visual style, what felt right to him, just like discovering that, and I can appreciate as an artist being able to see the bro, get the fuck away from me. Seeing it go from like the conventional, classic, more like house style to his own hockey, almost like abstract kind of work. I can really appreciate it.
Do you have Deadpool Batman #1, like the first one, right now? Like, do you have it on you?
Yeah.
Could you pull that real quick?
I'll believe.
Exhibit A. Like, I need evidence for the jury.
Anyone who doesn't know, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, I need that first one. I think it was the Marvel issue. I believe is what it was. And I
It
need
was
you.
it's the
Yeah.
Marvel
I need
one.
you to go to Frank Miller's Old Man Logan and Dark Knight Returns, please.
Okay.
Y'all, stop. You don't have to do this.
No, we do. Because this needs to be understood. I need to make sure we're on the same page, Josh. We're
I
cousins.
really like the fact that they like did it.
Like
What that's
I
no.
Who said I don't?
Yeah. This is what we're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about. Look at that Logan. This is what we're talking about. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Let me see that bottom panel. That's what we're talking about.
My God, dude.
So just so I'm hearing correctly, I appreciate the style, right? That's what we're saying, Josh.
I can still appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I'm putting you on blast. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Tony, the other day, Tony reads comics. Posted, it was like, "What is your worst cover in your collection?" It was like this sound was like, "Oh, oh, and yeah, and he pulled out a Frank Miller Deadpool and Wolverine cover, and I was like, "My boy, if you want me to take it off your hands, I will." And then it was like everybody point and laugh.
It's horrible, man. But also, me and you also have we agree on a lot, but we disagree pretty frequently on artists too, though. So that's I feel like it's a pretty normal thing for us to happen here.
He also doesn't like Frank Quietly,
I don't like Frank
which I can
Quietly.
understand.
I
Frank
like Frank
Quietly, Frank Quietly has same face syndrome like crazy though.
Yeah, I can handle Frank Quietly because again, I read Way 3. I can handle that significantly over Frank Miller. But also, I think Frank Quietly, like that picture you put up for the Superman costume in our video, that shit looks sick. But the All-Star Superman cover, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? Why is his head so big and his
Where
face right here?
his hands are wrinkled as fuck.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I don't.
I'm moving you over here so I can grab this.
Scott, have you read We 3?
No, I have not finished. I have, dude. My reading list is so long.
We 3 is a 9 out
Such
of
a good
10.
one.
Don't ever read it.
If I stacked up everything that I have bought that I have not read up in front of this camera right now, y'all would be shocked.
Probably not.
Mine can fill up a whole short box and more.
Yeah,
Have like
again.
have
I'm like
omnis
3
that I need to
omnibuses
read.
back and like 5 or 6 trades and like 9 compact comics. Ridiculous.
That's wild.
I'm trying to find this Superman one so I can just show you his same face syndrome firsthand. Okay.
After this, I might have to bounce because I got
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. So that's not that bad.
No, that's not bad. But then look at this cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same person. But still,
It's quite literally like the same silhouette and everything.
Clark just put on the bat suit.
Yeah, literally. It's
he's cosplaying.
Hey, even superheroes can cosplay as other superheroes if they want.
I
Indeed.
think it's cute.
Well, boys, I believe this is a good time to end it here.
Wait,
Scott,
let me get back to my spot.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay. Go.
Scott, it's been an absolute great time having you, man. Had a great time discussing things with you. Be excited to have you back on the next episode. Josh, you got anything else you want to add to it?
No, man. I like you said, it was great having you. I'd definitely like to have you on again, man.
Absolutely. Y'all just let me know the time and the place and I'll be there, man. It was definitely fun. It's already fun being mutuals with you guys, but getting to shoot the shit about comics like over a call, that was pretty fun. So just let me know, man. Thanks for having me.
Man. Absolutely. And pleasure joshing around with you, man. It was a great time, for sure.
I was gonna say that.
Oh.
Damn, stole it. All right,
My
man.
pleasure,
Okay.
guys.
Absolutely.